Hi, I'm Bridget A. from Drunk Dog Creative, and recently I posted an unboxing video of some of the great products that I just received that come from the January to April Mini Catalog from Stampin' Up, and the free products from the Sale-A-Bration catalog, which goes until the 28th of February. This is 2025, of course. So I have been playing with them, and as promised, there will be some tutorials for how to make different cards, but I just wanted to do a very quick sample of one of the stamp sets and one of the free stamp sets, just to give you an idea. So this stamp set, which is Pick a Season, is one of the ones you can get free from the Sale-A-Bration brochure. And that's products in there for every $100 you spend. You get a choice of free products. Some of them require $200, some $100, but for every $100 you spend. So if you put in a $300 order, you can get 3 free products from the $100 range, 1 from the $200 and 1 from the $100, whatever combination. It's a really great deal that's happening now, but I want to talk to you about how versatile this set is for all the different seasons of the year. And then I want to show you just a little card I made with the Storybook Friends die and stamp bundle. This also comes as part of a suite. Look at how many stamps and dies. They're all these adorable little bunny rabbits and woodland creatures and things. And I planned to use it for Easter, but then I saw this welcome little one, and a friend of mine has had a baby, so I've made a baby card, which I'm about to show you. So let me turn the camera around and give you an idea of what you can do with these stamps. All right, so let's first look at Pick a Season. This is a photopolymer stamp set, so they're the clear ones that you can see through as you stamp with them, which with this set is important. So what you have is tree branches, some bare branches, fence, clouds, butterfly leaves, grass. Then there's hearts, roses, Easter eggs, St. Patrick's Day clovers. You see where I'm going with this? This is meant to give you something for every season. So I did a very quick and dirty version here on this card to show you some of the versatile ways you can use this. So Valentine's Day, or if you're sending a card to someone you love, or a wedding, those spaces created, so there's your trunk, there's your branches, and those spaces are aligned to fit with all of these other stamps. So I've put little roses in them for St. Patrick's Day, or for a good luck card, I've put the 4-leaf clovers in it. I would recommend using very different grains because they're too close and it doesn't differentiate enough, but anyways, my fault. For Easter, I've done Easter eggs in all different colors inside the tree. For autumn, I've done a different technique, or Thanksgiving if you're American, where I've actually colored the stamp, the photopolymer stamp, with my Stampin' Write markers with the brush tip so that I got different colors on different parts. And again, did it quickly, so it didn't stamp as cleanly as I'd like. Then I also stamped a bare tree using these little branches against the trunk and these leaves down the bottom using different things. So that was about a 2-minute play with the stamps. You can see that you can get all different holidays and things, and then you can put fences in and grass in and clouds in. I'm going to do a card tutorial with this set over the next couple of weeks, so keep an eye out for that. But that is a fabulous way to use one of the free stamp sets, Pick a Season, versatile for so many cards. Now, the other one I want to talk about is this amazing Storybook Friends. Now, it does come as a suite. I bought the 2 stamp and die bundles and the plaid paper and the ribbon. I didn't buy the whole suite. But I'm going to use it for Easter cards, and I'll do some tutorials on those. But these are, again, photopolymer, so you can see through them to where to stamp, and a whole bunch of dies that fit all the little characters, but also these beautiful kind of antique frames. So you can imagine, with a whole range of sentiments, how versatile this is. Well, a friend of mine had a baby recently, and I wanted to make a card that had a little bit of a vintage look to it, and I thought, okay, this is going to be perfect. So here's the card I made, and it's a little bit different to normal ones that I do because I wanted that distressed vintage look. So what I did is I took the Moody Mauve cardstock, and I took one of the pieces of the plaid designer series paper that's part of this Storybook Friends suite. So it comes with 40 sheets of all different plaids and checks in different colors, but this one went so well with the mauve. So that's the background. This is the new basic beige cardstock. It's a newish color to our range. And what I did is I cut a piece of the basic beige cardstock and I distressed the edge so it would look tattered and old. And I took some basic beige ink on one of our blending brushes and went around the edge of it to give it a little bit of depth. But before I did that, I laid out what I wanted for the scene. So what I did is I took this stamp, this stamp here, which is the wall, and I stamped it there and there. And because you can see through it, you can get it to line up really well. And then I colored it in using the blends markers. So for the wall itself, I used the dark and light versions of Smoky Slate. And I kind of put the dark wherever the black lines. So I used the Memento black ink to stamp it. And then I put the lighter, blended the lighter one over it. And for the bushes coming out of the wall, I used the Mossy Meadow dark and light and blended them. Then I took the other stamp, this one, that has sort of the garden patch. And again, I stamped it there. And then I stamped it a little bit higher, kind of there. And then I colored it in using crumb cake light and dark. And because I stamped it along that line, I then filled in the space between it and the wall using the darker along the wall and the lighter. And this is where Stampin' Up! Makes it so easy. If you can see all these lines here, that tells you where to place the darker marker, and you use the light over everything so that it all blends in. And of course, the pumpkin pie for the carrots and garden green for the tops. And then I stamped on basic white paper 3 of the bunnies and colored them in again with the blends. And then I cut out the frame in the Moody Mauve, stamped the sentiment in Moody Mauve. I used our dimensionals to put the rabbits where I wanted them on the garden, so they're raised a little, and then I just used some Moody Mauve embellishments to set it off. So that's the card that I've made. I've put another piece of that DSP inside with some basic white, using the trio punch to cut the corners, and it has that little kind of Victorian vintage look. So that's all from this set, which is the Storybook Friends. And I have so many plans for this set, especially for Easter, and can't wait to bring you some tutorials. But I just wanted to show you those 2 things from the current catalogs, just so you can see a little bit of inspiration. Hop online to drunkdogcreative.com or bridgeta.stampinup.net and have a look at the catalogs. They're both available in digital form. Happy for you to contact me for proper hard copy if you want. But there's some great deals for all different seasons in here, and some great inspiration and some really fun free things. And I'll do some more demonstrations and tutorials over the coming weeks. But enjoy crafting in the meantime, and go have a look at the catalog.